Call Halayim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Bakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect. The I came out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice. All right, as the scriptures teach us to do. All right, shalom to the very few sisters that do listen to us as well. This is the brother Yarmai from the great millstone Chicago camp. Basically coming to you with another lesson. You know, I was watching a lesson that the elder brothers from Dallas did out there. I think it was the elder brother Ariel and another brother. I really couldn't remember, you know. But I was watching it. And one of the things they had spotted 5 things, but, you know, to observe. You know, one of the things was complaining. And, Jake always fucking complaining, man. And, being ungrateful. And, we all find ourselves doing it because we in the flesh, you know what I'm saying? In the spirit. Your spirit, you got to beat your flesh, man. You got to feed your spirit more than your flesh, man. Your flesh is always getting fed, man, with the things you look at, the things you listen to, your surroundings, but you got to feed your spirit, man, too, through, fasting, praying, reading, studying. It keeps you away from, you know what I'm saying, the weak nature, so to speak, like complaining, And like I said, it happens to all us, but we really have nothing to complain about, man. These afflictions and the things that we go through on a daily basis are light, whether it be a living situation, whether it be a job situation. And we already came to grips once we picked up the plow that we ain't going to have it all on this side, all right? We bearing our burden, all right? We bearing our cross, all right? We presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, We living just like Yahweh Shai and the disciples, all right, would have lived on this earth today, all right. We ain't got it, so it's always gonna be somebody that got it better, and it's always somebody that got it worse, amongst brothers in the truth, amongst people in the world, however it is, man. We just play the cards that we dealt as far as each individual, so we really have nothing to complain about. All right, and the Lord blesses us every day, man. He gives us a food, raiment, like the Apostle Paul said, with their things be content, man. Just like it says in the book of Proverbs, man. Matter of fact, let me get it. Because there is nothing to complain about, man. And these afflictions, man, these are light afflictions, man. And they're not able to be compared with what we're going to receive, as the scriptures say. But the Lord always keeps you in whatever situation, because he knows what you can deal with, in that perfect balance. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. This Proverbs verse 30. This is Proverbs 30 and verse 7. It says, 2 things I have required of thee, deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is Yahweh? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. So he asks for balance, basically, and the Lord provides us that. But sometimes our flesh kicks in, and it just, you can't let it overtake you, man. So you can't complain, you can't be ungrateful, man. It's just like that Curtis Mayfield song, Diamond in the Back. Though you may not have a great big Cadillac, be thankful for what you got. Remember, brothers and sisters, you can always stand tall. Paraphrasing the song, I know it, but I ain't finna get to, grooving in this bitch. This not the time for that. This is Job. Just some examples of how our forefathers, with that masculinity and that fortitude and the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, dealt with afflictions, man, as opposed to complaining. This is Job 2 and 9. It said, and then his wife said unto him, doest thou still retain thy integrity? Curse God and die. Of course he kept his integrity, man. And that shows you the peonic level, if that's a word, man. That peanut brain, this peonic level that the woman was on, even in the ancient world, man. That was straight wickedness, man. But Satan to get right on your woman and test you, man. But nevertheless, it says, verse 10, it says, but he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What, shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh, and shall we not receive evil? And all this Job did not sin with his lips. So he didn't curse the Most High. He didn't follow her foolish instructions, man. You know, he retained his honor. He retained his integrity, even though he was losing everything, man. He didn't just immediately find anything to complain about. He said, I got to take the good with the bad, you know. Matter of fact, this is Job 1, going back to the first chapter in 19. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 18. It says, while he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, thy sons and thy daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house, and behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness, and smote the four corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they are dead, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. So here it is, his children had just got, killed. All right, they just died, from a accident, not an accident, but here it is, his children had just died. Then Job, his first response was this. Then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head, because that was a sign of mourning if you shaved your head, in the ancient world, and fell down upon the ground and worshipped, and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. Yahweh gave, and Yahweh taketh away. Blessed be the name of Yahweh. And all this Job sinned not, nor charged Yahweh foolishly. So in all this, Job kept his integrity, man. He was just go off and get to crying like a bitch, about what he ain't got, about how his wife treating him, about how his life treating him, how the Esau treat him at the job, how this brother got some new shoes or a new car. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. That's corny shit, man. The Lord gives you, things, you know what I'm saying, during your battle, during your mission, during your journey, during your walk, to deal with, man. And you just got to deal with them, whatever the case may be, whether it be a certain living situation, a job situation, certain situation with a woman. Hey, the Lord does all these things, man, to harden us and to sharpen us and to mold us into the vessel that he needs us to be, as far as being beneficial to the body, so to speak. So the Lord, he got our own handcrafted journey, so to speak, man. And hey, these are trials, these are tests, these are tribulations. So we don't bitch up doing this lifestyle, man, that we signed up for, man. We should be thankful that we got the knowledge, of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to know how to even react to certain things. This is James. This is James 1:1. It says, James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. So he spoke to the 12 tribes which were scattered abroad here in the New Testament, because Israel was always scattered throughout the earth, man. And that's why we have our seed amongst the different nations today, that may look like the other nations. It says, my brethren, count it all joy when thou fall into diverse temptations. All right, when different trials and tribulations come upon you. And it said, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing, meaning lacking nothing, man. Let these trials and tribulations mold you in the things that come upon you. Don't bitch up and automatically complain about them. This is the making of you, the vessel that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai intended for you to be. This is 2 Peter, the first chapter. It says whereby, let me see, is this it? Come. This is, matter of fact, I'm going to start at 5. This is 2 Peter 1:5. It says, beside this, giving all diligence, add to your virtue faith, and virtue, and to virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience, godliness. And one thing about temperance and patience, you learn that through experience, and those experiences will be through, what the Lord take you through, or what the Lord show you, or it says, and to patience, godliness, and to godliness, brotherly kindness. All these things you learn through experience and things that Yahweh Shem and Yahushua present to you towards this walk. All right, it's not just a test. You read a book and then you got it. No, it says, and to brotherly kindness, charity. For if these things be in you and abound, and make you that ye shall be neither barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. We coming into the knowledge of being God's again, like the brother Yanagi say. It says, but he that lacketh these things he that lacketh Salakia. Verse 9, but he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off, and have forgotten that he was purged from his old sins. Wherefore, rather, brethren, be diligent to make your calling and election sure, for if you do these things, ye shall never fail. So, hey, we take what we got, man, what the Lord give us. The Apostle Paul said, I've learned to be content in all things. I know how to base and I know how to bound. I can do all things through Yahweh Shai, which strengthened me. So, there's nothing to complain about, man. Look how our forefathers say. The scriptures say the things that are written aforetime are for our learning, man. Look how our forefathers, reacted to these things and handled situations as opposed to just bitching up and complaining, So, hey, basically, that's it. I'm not the brother for a long drawn out video. That's what the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai put on my spirit. Hopefully it was edifying. Call aloud, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Bukakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Shalom, to the hopeful elect. Endure.